the bowline is a really useful knot for us. We'll start with tying the bowline around a tree here. I'll start with the end of a piece of rope here. Got my 11 mil piece of rope. I'll bring this around the tree. Now I've got two sides of this. I'm gonna start with the long end here, and I need to make a loop. I can make a loop where this side is on top or this side is on bottom, and I can make the loop facing in towards the other side or out the other way. I find that this is the easiest way for me. So I'll go ahead and make my loop so that it faces towards the other strand and the end running away from the trees on the bottom. Okay, then I'll take the very end there, come up out of that loop, around back behind this strand, and then back down in through there. And I've tied a bowline around my tree there. And this is the form that the bowline should take, should always look this way. One of the great things about the bowline is that it unties really easily after it's been weighted really heavily, and that's one of the reasons we like it for rescue applications. Of course, that means it also unties really easily. So in many applications, in most applications, we choose to tie a safety knot of some variety behind the bowline to make sure that it doesn't untie. Most of our knots don't need that, but the bowline does. In this case, I've chosen to do a simple overhand so that I have the end feeding away from that, and that overhand is snugged up nice and close next to the bowline. We can also see one of the other really useful ways for us to tie a bowline is just kind of in space here, not necessarily even around a tree. And so I oftentimes will, in fact, tie a bowline like this, and being able to do that, we'll work on that at some point, and be able to come up with this will be useful for us at some point in our progression. Bowline.